Alright, well, I'm going to do my best in this video to describe. I probably should have started the video before I took the old one off. If you can see it, this one had a crack on it in it. I mean, I know it's very minor, but I'm OCD and it's a brand new truck, and I think it came from the factory like that. I didn't notice it until I actually washed it. So this is the old one. As you can see, it is not double-sided tape, it is just foam. I think it has a little bit of adhesive to it, but not enough to make you have to be, use gorilla strength to get it off. And obviously here's the new one, same deal. Pretty much the tools that I used was a panel pop tool, which I didn't need because there's a 2017 video that showed some clips in here, but this is a 2018 and there is no clips, so I didn't actually need this, but it's still nice to have to get behind the weather stripping to pull it. Now the tools that I used were 7mm socket, and there's a little star key that you're going to need to use. If you can see it, I'm not too sure, I hope so, but I use that. There's a little screw. Let me find something to point with. I guess I could just use there's a screw right here that you're going to want to take off, and that's for this part of the trim right here, because that panel actually sits behind it a little bit, and when I was pulling it off, I didn't want to crack that, so it just gives it a little bit more play just to get it off, because like I said, it sits behind it a little bit. Obviously here is the 4 7mm screws, and I did have to pull the weather stripping off. Now I'm going to tell you right now, the weather stripping does go down inside of the door here a little bit. There's nothing holding it on, as in clips or screws or glue or anything. It feels like it because it's factory, but all you got to do is use a little bit of gentle strength. And I started up, I started in the middle. I didn't want to start in the corners because I didn't know if there was something there holding it. And I waited 20 minutes before I finally got the bravery to pull that off, because I thought there was something holding it in, but there isn't. I was thinking about pulling the door panel to get this weather stripping back down in there. I'm going to see if I can do it by just like tucking it in and then just pushing it down in there. But there's no videos on replacing these in a 2018, not that I can see. So I'm guessing it's pretty much just straightforward from here to install it. You got to pop the old one in. It has this lip right here, if you can see this big old deep groove, and it goes around the outside of the door, and then you push it into place. And first you got to tuck it in behind that a little bit. Just kind of pop and push it down a little bit, I'm assuming. Like I said, this is my first time. I'm being very gentle. I don't want to crack this when it was $40, which is ridiculous. But yeah, I'll let you guys know how the install goes.